fellow horror collectors. If you don't know, my name is Mike, and in this video I'm going to be doing a figure review for Neca's most recent Puppet Master release, and that's going to be Toulon's Trunk as well as Leech Woman. Now, from what I understand, this is going to be the last of the original Puppet Master wave. I'm really hoping they extend it, we get more characters, and we can go into Puppet Master 2 and 3 and so on and so forth. But I'm really excited to get this open, but I was waiting to do it with all of y'all. I've been having it sitting here for about 3 days. So without further ado, let's slice right into it. Alright everybody, here it is. We have the newest Puppet Master release from Neca, Toulon's Puppet Case and the Leech Woman. Super excited that we got this. I talked about this in the video where I talked about the actual announcement and reveal of Leech Woman with Toulon's Trunk. I never saw this coming. I'm super happy that we have it. And I'm telling you right now, this thing, if you don't own it yet, this thing has some serious weight to it. This thing is pretty heavy duty. So I'm hoping the trunk is built as good as it feels in terms of weight. We're going to have to find out when we get it open, but really cool presentation here. I love the front of the box. I love how tight and compact that it is. Evil comes in all sizes, of course, the tagline of the first film. I really love this. It looks really cool. Mine happens to be signed by Charles Band. They had an exclusive offer going where if you ordered this through their website for the holidays, it would be signed by Charles Band. Of course, I'm an out-of-box collector, so it doesn't mean too much to me, but it's still cool just to say I have it, I suppose. The side of the box, awesome, classic Puppet Master colors. You got Toulon's Trunk up at the top, open with no accessories. And on the back, you have some really cool imagery of the trunk open with other accessories. You got Pinhead, Tunneler, Jester, and Blade within the trunk. You got Six Shooter's hat and one of his revolver and six shooters up there. Super cool. Of course, the additional puppet figures. These four guys are sold separately. Obviously, we know that, but they're showing you what you can do with the trunk, different display ideas, and I love this. Leech Woman looks absolutely sinister there. She's got the brain matter in her hand with the knife. Super cool. Down here, you got Leech Woman spitting the leech, trying to look innocent, and about to stab a motherfucker. I love this. Really cool set. I'm so happy we got the Toulon's Trunk. This is probably my favorite head sculpt on Leech Woman. That's when she looks her most vile and most dangerous, in my opinion. Really love that. The trunk is just so cool. I cannot wait to open the rest of my figures because I do have the whole line to completion up until now, and this is just the perfect centerpiece to display all of them around. This is going to be a beautiful thing. I can't wait to get it out of the package. Let's let Leech Woman breathe our air, and let's take a look at the trunk together right now. Alright everybody, here it is outside of the package. I did not take too much looking around. I kind of just took it out and plopped it in front of the camera so we can all see it together. But I'm telling you right now, this trunk looks amazing. So let's go ahead and start off with Leech Woman herself. A standard figure, just like the rest of them. For how small these figures are, they actually got some really good detail and really good sculpt work in the hair and in the face. I think this is actually really good. The articulation is not bad on her. She's got a little bit of a swivel here in the abdomen. Full ball joint rotations on both of her arms, all the way around. Her elbows here, of course, she has joints here and in her wrist. These seem a little tight, so without like either a nice warm bath or some blow dryer action, I'm not going to force them, but they do move. So that's pretty cool. No articulation in her legs. They are just straight legged, but that's fine. You don't need a lot of articulation in these little puppet figures. That's not what their sell point is. That's not what they are sold for. But ultimately, this is pretty cool. Like I said, look at the detail, the sculpting there in the hair. Considering the figure is so small, how meticulous, this must have been. So again, really cool figure. She looks like she just walked right off of the movie. I love it. I think the figure is really cool. I think the figure is really cool. I love to see it. I think they did a great job. Of course, she comes with two alternate hands to be able to hold the brain matter. Let me see if I can get this to focus. If to hold the brain matter and or her knife, of course. So that's pretty cool. Nothing too much to see there. Just a couple alternate hands. As I just mentioned, she does come with this disgusting looking brain matter that she can hold. You can display in some way, maybe with one of the other puppets. Maybe you can wrap this around Tunneler's drill. That'd be kind of cool. She also comes with this little knife here, which is super cool. This is so small that I feel like I'm gonna break it if I hold it the wrong way. A little bit of the plastic here, you can see that might need to be filed off a little bit. a little bit of a plastic bump there that needs to be kind of grinded down a little bit, but nothing major. I mean, you hold it a certain way, you won't even notice it. Y'all got to remind me, it's been many, many years since I've seen the original Puppet Master movie. Did she use a knife in the original film? Or did she strictly come with this because of the action figure series line from '98, where the original Leech Woman actually came with this knife? Y'all got to remind me because I really don't remember. But if she used it, cool. If it's just a nice little nod to the old '98 figure line, that's cool too. Because Tungler was the same way when he came with his pickaxe. It was just a nod to that figure. And I've seen every Puppet Master film, and I'm 99% sure he never used a pickaxe in any of those movies. Regardless, I digress. She also comes with 2 leeches, of course, because Leech Woman would not be complete without leeches. She only comes with 2, one bigger one and one smaller one. And like I said, the old '98 line actually comes with 6 leeches, I believe. So coming with only 2 is a little strange. And these are also very, very much brown coloring, which, you know, was a very strange choice for the color. I mean, it really does look like a log, but I'm not sure what color leeches are. Maybe they are brown. They just look black when they're wet. I don't know. But either way, she comes with 2 leeches. These are really cool. And of course, the leech's mouth is opening to suck the blood and all that nonsense. So that's pretty cool. I really like those. And she has 2 alternate heads aside from the one she has, so 3 in total. Of course, you have the very, Alright, knock it off. This is to put the leech in her mouth. The hell y'all thinking? This is for the leech to be spitting out of her mouth. Of course, if you want to have her standing over a victim or something like that, that's what this mouth is for. And for no other reasons. This is for the leech. Alright? Now, you also have this, which is my favorite head sculpt, where she looks her most evil and most demonic. This is the Leech Woman I'm pretty sure I'm going to display her with, unless I end up keeping her in the trunk. And I want her to just look, you know, like, oh my god. If I just want her to be happy, smiley Leech Woman, and maybe she'll just sit up here. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to display her just yet, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the head sculpt that I go for. So that's a closer look at Leech Woman and all of her little accessories. Let's go ahead and take a look at this trunk, because I'm dying to take a look at this. Now let's get into the main sell point of this set, I mean, at least for me, is Toulon's fucking famous trunk. This thing is so cool. You take a look, of course, you got the curtain on the right. The curtain is molded plastic. The curtain does not move. You can't draw the curtain or anything, but I do love the background on both sides. Very cool. It could have just been plain old black plastic. They went the extra mile with the glitter curtains. Very cool. Very, very cool. Of course, it says Puppet Master down here in the classic Puppet Master font. Super screen accurate. Here you have these 2 drawers, which I thought were going to open and close, but I guess I was wrong. And it's just a plastic front plate that is removable, and you can put back on and off. So still cool. I was hoping the drawers were going to be able to pull out and in. That would have been really cool. Although the drawers do not move, all 4 of these shelves are removable. You can take the shelves out. That way you can have as many shelves as you want. You can display how you want. If you want to stand something up taller, whatever, you guys know the deal. You can do a lot of different things with the shelves. So that's really cool. The faces up here, the mask faces up here, these do pop off in case you want to close your trunk. But let's go ahead and turn the trunk and just look at the beautiful detail on this trunk. This looks really, really cool. I'm really digging this. Everything is here. All the bolts, the shoulder pieces. I'm really digging this. I mean, the corner covers. This is a really cool piece. I love this trunk. Big old hunk of plastic, but you know what? Plastic is the way to our hearts. So I love this thing so much. You take the little mask off. Like I said, those pop right off. Super simple. And the trunk actually closes and snaps closed just like that. And that, my friends, is Toulon's trunk. Very cool. You got the strap up here. Again, this is molded plastic. Doesn't move. It's not squishable or anything like that. There's no give to it, but regardless, this is super cool. This is a really cool trunk. This thing is pretty big. I mean, even in comparison to my hand, you know, this trunk is a solid size. I really like this. Opens up nice and easy, just like that. Just a tiny bit of pressure. Open it right up, and there you go. Now you can display your puppets all around their trunk or any way you wish to display them. The masts on the top pop right in. I love this trunk. I think this looks super cool. Neca, I think you did a great job. I love the trunk. I love Leech Woman. I love the whole Puppet Master line thus far. I have the whole set. I'm currently up to date with it, and I'm just really enjoying this. They did a great job. Getting the trunk was an absolute must for this collection, and I think it all ties together so super well. I went ahead and dug out my 2 favorite puppets of all time, Tunneler and Pinhead. I decided to put them in the closing shot here. My 2 favorites, I wasn't going to get them all out, but the other ones are still in their packages here to my left. And they're amongst a bunch of other figures that I have yet to open. But I want to say thank you all so much for watching. It means the world to me. You can follow me on Instagram right there for a more personal look at my life of horror. Please like the video if you're a fan of NECA or a fan of these videos. And consider subscribing if you love horror collecting just as much as I do. But I'm going to say just one last time that my name is Mike. And this is my design.